Hey guys, it's Elle, and you guys may know me from my kawaii channel, I Love Josh 299. I show my squishies and do crafting, and also do Japanese candy kits on this channel. Or you guys may know me from my music and art channel, Elena Rose. But today, I have a different story for you guys. Everything kind of started for me around my birthday in October. I noticed that I had really bad headaches, and going through the day, I realized that I couldn't really play my viola very well. If you kind of flash forward a month, it was my birthday party, and one day I came home from school and I realized that my hand wasn't working and the right side of my body was completely numb and I couldn't use the right side of my body at all. So basically immediately my mom took me to go see a neurologist who sent me to get brain scans, and I got multiple MRIs of my cervical spine and my brain and a bunch of different things. My current neurologist couldn't figure out anything wrong, so he sent me to a neurosurgeon at North Shore LIJ, and his name was Dr. Mittler, and he diagnosed me with something called a Chiari malformation. So he did confirm that I was going to need surgery to repair my Chiari, and he told me I was going to have to drop out of school and leave my friends for a while, but they all kept in touch and continued to visit me and support me throughout my whole entire surgery. So my surgery was scheduled for November 25th, and it went really well. I regained feeling of my hand, which was amazing, and I was going to leave the hospital after a week of being in ICU and recovering. Friends came to visit me in the hospital, and it was really great to see them. I had my staples removed a couple weeks after the operation when I was home. Tons and tons of people were reaching out to me with get well cards. Even my friends from school all wrote on a card and sent me cookies and pretzels, and I got so many wonderful gifts in the mail. Even people were starting to post a bunch of sweet messages on Instagram for me, and here's just a little montage of everything that everyone posted. According to my doctor, everything was going well with recovery, but I noticed that my head was still in a lot of pain. Around Christmas, I really felt terrible, and then I told my mom again, and she said if it gets any worse, let me know. And it did around New Year's Eve. I was going out with my friends on New Year's Eve, and I noticed that my head was killing me. It wasn't until I left that night that I noticed that I could barely breathe. I was in so much pain. So that night I went into the ER where they did more brain scans to tell me that I was going to need another surgery. This next surgery was called a VP shunt. I had a high intracranial pressure, which they measured by looking at my CAT scans and seeing that my ventricles were enlarged, as well as doing a spinal tap, which told them that my pressure was elevated, so the VP shunt would drain that. A few weeks passed and I was still feeling really bad. I was trying to return to normal activities. I went back to visit school, but I noticed that my head was still really bothering me. So my surgeon decided to place this thing called an ICP monitor to monitor my intracranial pressure to see what could possibly be causing my headaches, because nothing was showing up on my MRIs anymore. So the ICP monitor stuck out of my head and I was in ICU for a week, and basically what it told them was that my intracranial pressure was now too low, so they adjusted the shunt to correct that. So that basically brings me to present day. I'm currently still dealing with a lot of headaches, but it's supposed to resolve itself with time as my pressure kind of acclimates to normal again. I am just trying to move on with my life. I'm not able to return to school until next year, so I'm keeping myself occupied in different ways. I got a cat, I got a haircut, and now I'm going to try and get back into YouTube. I just wanted to thank you guys all for watching and for always supporting me in everything I want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.